Hi, this is the first video that I'm ever, actually working on making. And the first video is not just a speed paint. If you can't tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about, experiences I've had with people kind of scamming me in a way, I guess. Not really, but I decided to be more active with this channel, even though I don't have a lot of equipment or anything. I don't have like a mic or any good editing software, so that's why my videos might suck until I have money to get things like that, but I'm doing my best. So, I've seen a lot of videos about artists saying they've been scammed by other artists or customers, so I decided to make a video about some of my personal experiences with some of those kind of things. My stories aren't too bad since I don't have much experience in the art community. Both of these stories take place like a year ago. The first story happened near the beginning of when I had just gotten an app called Amino, and it was on the Voltron community. And I opened a chat room saying how I wanted to do an art trade with someone, and only one person reached out to me and was like, "Oh, I'll do an art trade." And I was more than happy to do an art trade with them. But basically, I asked for a drawing of an OC, and they wanted a picture of their persona. And we exchanged information about the characters, and they said they would have the drawing in a while because they were busy. That was fine with me. I took my time with my drawing as well because of that. But I sent a picture of the sketch, and they told me I needed to change some things, and I happily did so. And when I sent the final result, they said they loved the drawing, and I did too at the time, because it was good to me at that point. Of course, looking back now, I hate it, but I was proud of it back then. That was the end of anything with them. They never sent me my drawing, and they never did anything else. So I was basically made to give them a free commission, and I messaged them about it the other day, like maybe a week ago, and they never replied, which sucks because I really wanted to see my OC in other people's art styles and stuff and see how other people saw them. In the next story, I don't really have any proof of like I did the other one. The messages were deleted when I got a new phone. But I'll call this person Steve. And I met Steve through a friend who, if I recall correctly, we were in a group chat with many other artists and we were talking about collabs once. I said I wanted to do a collab with someone, and both Steve and our mutual friend said that they would do one with me. Steve and I decided to do a collab on two characters from an anime we both liked called Haiku, and we wanted to draw Kuro and Tsukishima, and decided they would do the line art and I would do the color. After a few days, they sent their line art, only it was I was more than familiar with the line art. The art wasn't theirs at all. I knew that right away because a few months earlier I had found the picture as well, and since I wasn't too good at drawing yet and I used tracing to practice, I copied it. I literally had copied the version of the same picture before they even sent it. Like I said, I'm not very experienced with the art community, so I didn't know what to do. I colored the stolen line art and sent it back, and I just didn't sign it, and I didn't claim it as my own. I didn't post it anywhere, but I didn't really know what to do other than that. Fun fact, I ended up dating this guy, Steve, and he was very abusive and manipulative, and he broke up with me, and it was not a fun time. He was a very bad person. But that's about all I have for these stories, and maybe I'll see some people around in the next video.
Back as I can remember, I always wanted. Back as I can remember, I always wanted. Back as I can remember, I always wanted. Back as I can remember, I always wanted.